right, hi everyone, I'm Natalie, and out here in Colorado hanging out with you guys, bringing some upper body and core strengthening your way. So all you're going to need today is a set of weights. Remember, weights can be a variety of different objects that you might find at your house. And you'll also need some sort of a ledge for some tricep dips, but no, there's also a variety of different options there as well. If you don't have a ledge handy, but chairs, couches, storage containers, they all work just the same. So think creatively. Don't mind my dogs making weird noises back here. I promise everybody's okay. All right, so I'm going to take you through this sequence of about 6 different exercises twice, and feel free to always just stop after one, or maybe you add on a third, or anything else to your liking. You can also, if you've taken my classes or anything like that, you know that in my plank work we typically will do some cardio as well, so feel free to throw some extra cardio in there if you so wish. Otherwise, then let's get started. So we'll get started standing, weights nearby. Just take some tempo squats. You lower and lift, lower and lift. Feet are about hip width distance, knees pointing the same direction as your toes. You want to sit your glutes all the way back so that you're reaching for that chair behind you. Chest is lifted, belly button pulled to your spine. Protect that low lumbar. You're here for 4. Last 3. And 2. Last one, hold low, hold for 4. Can you lift your chest a little bit higher for 3? And 2. And 1, release, come all the way down. Find a tabletop. So you're gonna come on your hands and knees. You want a strong, sturdy wrist on that left side to begin. Then we'll find those rows, single arms, one at a time. So just stick with that right side. Find that full range of motion. You want to pull that elbow up past your back. Elbow stays close to your side body for 4. Last 3, control that movement down. Last 2. And 1, release. Set that weight aside. Ground down into your right hand. Then take that weight in your left hand. Pull it up past their spine and back. Lower and lift. As you find that full extension, notice your core. Pull that belly button in. Did your shoulders start to slide backwards? Come back over top. You're here for 4. In 3. Last 2. And 1. Set that weight down. And then you're going to come in to a dead bug chest press. So you're going to lay down, hopefully not get trampled by dogs. Weights in your hands, leaning all the way back. Hey buds, I promise they like each other. All right, okay, so leaning all the way back, weights in your hands, come out wide, tabletop in your legs. Then find that little toe tap with your toes as you take your chest press. Lower and press, tap and press. You got it. Weights stay out wide. You're here for 4. Remember, you want to keep those legs nice and strong. Keep your core engaged. Low spine glued to the mat. Here for 3. Last 2. Strong straight wrists. Last 1. Even yourself out. Then slowly come all the way back up. Set those weights aside. Find a high plank. You can also take this from a tabletop, but no matter where you're at, firework, open your fingers nice and wide, shoulders over your wrists. Then take that high plank. Notice, do your shoulders start to creep up into your ears? Let them slide down your spine. Notice, do your hips want to pike up? Pull them back down in line with your shoulders. Nice strong core. And then lift and hover those right toes. Knee to tricep. Take it back. Left toes. Knee to tricep and back. Try to keep your hips as steady, as stable as possible. You're here for 4. Can you bring your knee in a little bit closer? Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Even yourself out. Then come back down. 2. your knees for a reverse fly. Guys, thanks. All right, find that reverse fly. So you want to take these on your knees or standing, either or. You're going to use your core to maintain that stability throughout your body. All right, take that little tiny hip hinge, glutes start to ignite. Keep your core nice and strong, arms out long in front of you. Then we open and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. You can always alternate right and left. Beautiful, you got it. You're here for 4, last 3, and 2, last 1, let it go. All right, then you're going to come over to that ledge, weights off to the side, find those dips. So your legs are gonna come out ahead of you. Take your glutes off of the ledge, right? Fingers point towards your toes. Then you can lengthen through your legs or keep a small bend, whatever feels best in your knees here. You don't want to hyperextend. Then elbows stay close to your side body. You lower and press. Remember, this is a tricep workout focus rather than focusing on that hip thrust. So you don't really want to move or put motion into your hips. Yes, they will move up and down. But that's because your triceps are doing the work. Just for 4. You got it. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Let that go. All right, come back over here to standing, weights in your hands. And you can also take these kneeling or seated as well. But give yourself a little bit of a mix-up, change up. And find that bicep curl, overhead press, lower with control. Lift and press, lower with control. Again, light grip on the weights, strong, straight, steady wrists. Strong exhales. You got it. Just for 4. Micro bend in your knees. Keep that blood and oxygen flowing. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Finish it strong. Press it all the way up. Take it all the way down. Then we take it back from the start. For that second round, set those weights aside. Then find that stable, steady stance. Feet about hip width distance. All right, you lower and lift, lower and lift. You got it. Again, remember, your glutes have to turn on in order to press your hip points forward back to neutral as you rise. You're here for 4. You got it. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Hold it low for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come down to your hands and knees, tabletop. You can also take these in a plank, back to those single arm rows. You lift and lower, lift and lower. If you take it on that in your plank, you can always widen your stance for a little more stability. You're here for 4, last 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Switch out your sides. Pull it all the way back. You got it. Don't let your chest start to sink down towards the floor. Make sure you keep it pressed up and away from the ground. Just for 4, and 3, last 2, last 1. Let that go. Come back down to your knees if you were in your plank. Then flip it on around. Find your dead bug chest press. So lower all the way back. Spine is glued to the ground. 90-degree bend in your knees, arms out wide. And then let's see if we can be a little more successful without the dogs. All right, press and tap. Lower, press and tap. Yes. It requires a little bit of coordination. It's okay if you get off. Just breathe. You got it. Again, entirety of your spine is glued to the mat. You're here for 4. Channel into that core. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Even yourself out nice and strong. And come all the way back up. All right, weights to the side. Hands about shoulder width. Find that nice strong plank. Let's get those tricep taps. All right, strong setup. Triceps turn to the back of the room. Then pull that knee in. Send it back. Left and right. You got it. Breathe. Remember, this is always a place where you could add in a little bit of cardio if you so choose. Just for 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. Finish out nice and strong. Then grab those weights. Find a little hip hinge. Core is engaged. Glutes are holding you steady. Weights out long. Find that extension and roll. Lift and lower. Breathe. Focus on that upper body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reverse fly. Or 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. Let that go. Weight to the side. Man, we're almost there. Just 2 more sets. Find those tricep dips. Come over to your ledge. Glutes off the ledge. Arms nice and close to your side body. Then you lower and press. You got it. Stay tall through your spine. Strong exhales. Breathe into those tiny little supportive muscles. You're here for 4. You got it. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Awesome. And come all the way back up to standing. Let's finish with that bicep curl overhead press. Feet hip width distance. Small micro bend in your knees. You curl and press. Lower and lift. Remember, you want to find that full extension, but don't let gravity totally give you all your momentum here. Fight against it. Control your movements. Not like quality, not quantity. You're here for 4. You got it. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Awesome work. Set those weights down, grab a sip of water, and feel free to check out some other videos on our lovely Vim YouTube. Otherwise, always know you can add in anything or make your own modifications. Otherwise, I will see you next time.